toes come to touch, take your knees as wide as comfortable for you. And then let the forehead rest. So either resting on your mat or maybe on a little pillow. And make all your adjustments so that you feel comfortable and at ease. Use the next few breaths to soften into your mat. Feel your forearms and your forehead connecting down, your shins and the tops of the feet. And let everything become a little bit heavier. And take a moment to check in with yourself. Notice how you're doing. All the sensations that are coming up. Notice your energy this evening and know that you can tweak the practice to accommodate your energy level. So either tuning it down a little bit, modifying and taking a break, or even turning it up a bit if you want to make it more challenging for yourself. And then we'll bring our awareness onto the breath. Gently start to deepen the breath and make the inhale really big. And then the exhale nice and long. Continue with this deep breath, inhaling fully. Exhale completely. Using that, or imagining the torso like a balloon and allowing it to expand in all directions with the in-breath. And then deflate completely with the exhale. Just take a few more breaths like this. And let your attention be on the breath. Be on any sensations that are coming up. So a couple more rounds like this. And then let go of that breath and start to find a smooth, easy breath that you can use through the practice. And an opportunity to set your intention, a positive affirmation either for yourself, for someone close to you, maybe an event or a project that needs a little bit more awareness, energy. And when the mind is blocked, you can always consider why you joined the class. We'll take an inhale together. Send out your intentions with your exhale. And gently walk your hands over to the right side and off of your mat. Let the head rest, let the arms relax down. Take a couple of breaths here. Then walk the hands all the way over to the other side. So just a gentle side stretch. Arms are long, head rests down. Breathing into the right side. Walk the hands back to center and we'll thread the needle. Bring your left arm under the right armpit. Bring your left shoulder, the left cheek down. Keep pushing your seat back towards your heels. One more breath. We'll switch sides. Extend the left arm forwards. Bring the right arm through, right shoulder, right cheek. And then just make it passive. You don't need to force yourself. Allow the shape and the breath to ease you into the stretch. And then come back to center, extend both arms forward, come up to all fours. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. On your inhale, take the gaze up towards the ceiling and extend the spine. On your exhale, round the back, chin to chest. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Push the mat away. Get a nice stretch through the upper back. One more time like this. Inhaling to cow. Exhale to cat. Back to a neutral spine. And then we're going to turn and look over the right shoulder towards the right foot. So you get a stretch through the left side. You squeezing down into the right side and lengthening the left side. You can draw your left shoulder up towards your armpit. And breathe here. Come back to center and gaze over your left shoulder towards the left foot. Scrunch up the left side, lengthen the right. One more breath. Come back to center and then tuck the toes and push up to downward facing dog. Lift the sit bones up and back. And then slowly pedal out your feet. So bending one knee, push the opposite heel down, switch sides. And then settle into stillness. So the feet roughly hip width. Hands roughly shoulder width, fingers spread wide. Heels working towards the mat, but they might not touch down, that's fine. Knees a little bit bent, and that will help you to lengthen the sit bones up towards the ceiling. Now we're going to take this into a twist. Bring your left hand to your right leg. So you're either holding onto your thigh, your knee, your calf, anywhere that's accessible. And then turn and look under your right armpit. Keep breathing. Come back to center, both hands on the mat. And then switch. So right hand to the left leg. Keep lengthening, pushing your sit bones up. Knees can be bent as much as you want to. Turn and gaze under the left armpit. This is when you really don't want that left hand to suddenly slip on the mat. One more breath. And then come back to your down dog. Use an inhale to curl forward into plank. Exhale, release the knees down and lower onto your belly. Hands under the shoulders, point the toes. 3 tiny cobras. Inhale, lift the chest and the hands. The rest of the body strong. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale, lift up, lengthen. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, tuck the toes, push back, seat to heels. And exhale to downward facing dog. Again, inhale, come forward into your plank. Exhale, bring the knees down and lower down. Point your toes. Bring your arms down by the side of the body. Turn your palms down, thumbs turn out. Bring your forehead down. Push the tops of the feet down. And then let the pelvis be heavy into your mat. Inhale, lift the chest. Lengthen through the top of the head. Option then to lift your toes. And maybe float your arms up for 3. Squeeze the shoulder blades for 2. Open the front of the chest. 1 more breath here. And then release. Hands come under the shoulders. Inhale, tuck the toes, push back, seat to heels. And exhale to down dog. And we go through 1 more time. Inhale to plank. Exhale, you lower down. Either use your knees or come down in one piece. Now hands under the shoulders or more in line with the midribs. We're going to lift up to upward facing dog if that's okay for your back. If not, just take a cobra, any height. For up dog, push the tops of the feet down. Make the legs strong. Push into your hands. Draw the heart forward and then lift up. Lift the knees and the thighs. And then draw your heart through. Lift up through the top of the head. Keep breathing. And then gently release all the way back down. Inhale, tuck the toes, push back, seat to heels. And exhale to downward facing dog. So we've been through a few back bends there. You can use any of those when we're moving through our sun salutes, through the vinyasas. So baby cobra, mid-sized cobra, big cobra, up dog, or even locust with your hands by your sides, your choice. 1 more breath here. Then use an exhale to look forwards and step the feet to the hands at the top of the mat. Halfway lift on your inhale, long spine. Let's hold it here. Push your hands into your shins. Draw your belly in. Direct the crown of the head forwards. Push your sit bones out behind you and the chest lifts up a little bit. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. On your next exhale, fold in. You can bend your knees as much as you need to. On your inhale, rise up, upward salute, palms touch at the top. Exhale, hands in prayer. Stabilize the breath. And find one spot to focus your eyes on, your drishti. Release the hands down. On your next inhale, reach up. On the exhale, we're going to twist open to the right. So the right hand comes behind, left hand reaches forward. And then squeeze that shoulder blade, right shoulder blade onto your back. Inhale, come back to center, hands high. Exhale, twist to your left. Squeeze the left shoulder blade onto your back. Inhale, back to center. 2 more times with the breath. Exhale to twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Last time to the left. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together, look up. On your next inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold forwards, flowing through sun salute A. Inhale, lift and lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to your plank, high or modified plank with your knees down. Take an inhale here. Exhale, bend your elbows to lower down. Inhaling for your choice of back bend. Exhale, take it straight back to down dog. You go through your knees or through plank and then lift the hips up and back. And stay 3 to 5 breaths. Let the head go. Make any little adjustments that you need. And follow the breath. A couple more deep breaths here. On your next exhale, look forward and lightly step or hop to the top. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold and release. Inhale, rise up, strong hands as you reach up. Exhale, hands in prayer. Smooth out the breath. Smooth out the body, let go of any holding. And release your hands down. Again, inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale to fold in. Halfway lift, inhale, find the pause at the top of the breath. Exhale, step back to plank. Take an inhale here. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra, locust, up dog. Exhale to down dog. 3 to 5 breaths. Breathing deeply and exhaling completely. Really push into your hands and shift the weight back into your legs. Your chest sinks down towards your thighs. Crown of the head towards the thumbs. One more breath here. And on an exhale, look forward. Step or hop. If you're going to hop, my little cheat is that I bring my feet in about 6 inches closer to my hands. Bend the knees deeply and hop forwards. Fold in on your exhale. Rise up on your inhale. Exhale, hands in prayer. Be aware of anything new that's coming up for you, physical sensation, anything in the mind or the emotions. Release your hands down. We'll flow through one more time. Inhale, upward salute, reach up. Exhale, folding in. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, step back to your plank. Take an inhale here. Exhale, lower down. Inhaling cobra, up dog. Exhale to down dog. On your next inhale, extend the right leg high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, crunch, knee towards the nose, rounding the upper back. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, crunch, knee to nose. One more time. Inhale, kick, extend. Exhale, round the back, draw the knee in, step the right foot forwards. And then drop the back knee down for a low lunge. There's always an option to use your blocks if you have them nearby. Don't worry if not. Soften the hips down, lift the chest. And breathe here. We're going to pull back to our half split so the hips come over the back knee. You straighten the front leg and flex the right foot. Inhale here to lengthen up. Pull the right hip back a little bit and then forward back in. Hamstring stretch. With the option of dialing the toes out to the right, you might just gently pulse the toes towards 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Turn the toes back towards the ceiling. Come back into your lunge. Left hand under the left shoulder. Open twist to the right. Reach up. Draw that shoulder blade onto your back. Open up. Maybe lift the chin. Open the throat. Breathe here. Good, then release the right hand down. We're going to step back either to plank if you want to go through the flow, or you can go straight to down dog, your choice. On your exhale, lower down if you're moving through the vinyasa. Inhale, lift into your back bend. Exhale to down dog. All meet in down dog. And we'll take that onto the second side, same sequence. So the inhale lifts the left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Last time, exhale, squeeze it in. Rock your shoulders over your wrists and step the left foot through. Use your hand if you need to. Bring the back knee down for our low lunge. Sink down, lift up, breathe here. And then drawing back to half splits. Pull the hips back, flex the left foot. If the hamstring's tight, you bend the knee rather than pointing the toe. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to fold. Rather than releasing the head and the crown of the head down, think about drawing your breastbone forward towards the left foot, towards the top of the mat. On your next inhale, come back into your lunge. Lift the chest, bring your right hand under the right shoulder. Reach the left hand high. And soften that shoulder blade into the upper back. Reach up, lean back. And the left foot stays firmly planted on the mat. Left knee is drawing in. One more breath here. Release the top hand down. And again, your choice. Either step back to down dog, take a break, or step back to your plank. And then move through your vinyasa. Go with your own breath, one movement. Meeting in down dog, 3 or so breaths. Here, smooth it out. Follow each inhale and exhale.
And anytime you need to take a break, you're welcome to. You can come into child's pose or a comfortable seat. One more breath here. And on an exhale, look forwards. We step or we hop feet to hands. So maybe step your feet in a little bit. Look forwards, bend your knees, spring, load your springs up, and then hop forwards. Halfway lift on the inhale. Exhale, folding. Take a breath. Shake out the head. On your next inhale, reverse swan dive, rise up, hands out to the side, up, palms touch. Exhale, hands in prayer. And close your eyes. And keep all of your attention inwards and notice what's going on. Softly open the eyes, release your hands down. Big toes come to touch. On the inhale, take your hands high, shoulder width, palms turn in towards each other, little fingers turn in. On your next exhale, sit down into chair pose. And we're going to twist again with the breath. We use your inhale, twist open to the right, right hand behind, left hand forwards. Exhale back to center. Inhale left. Exhale center. Twice more each side. Keep moving with your own breath. Keep the hips low, legs strong. One more time each side. Head can turn as far as is comfortable for you. When you return back into your chair, sit a little bit deeper. Take another inhale here. On your exhale, fold in, sigh out through the mouth. Step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, draws the right foot through. Come into a low lunge with the back knee down. Inhale, rise up, hands high. Exhale, draw the hands into prayer in front of the heart. Use another inhale to lift the chest into the thumbs. Exhale, twist to your right, and then hook the left elbow over the right knee. Or if it's better for you, you can take the open twist that we've already taken, left hand down, right hand high. So either prayer twist or an open twist. Now push your palms together. Draw the thumbs in towards your chest, but lift the chest towards your thumbs. Keep breathing. And turn your gaze down. Tuck the back toes under. We're going to lift the back knee up. So I snuck my back foot in a little bit. Then lift the back knee up. Back leg is strong. Draw the right shoulder open. Keep breathing. 2 more breaths here. Your gaze can go wherever's comfortable for your neck. So either down to the side, maybe up to the ceiling. Now we're going to use an inhale to open into warrior 2. So the back heel drops down. You windmill the arms open. Lunging into the right knee. Reaching the fingers away from each other. Make any adjustments of your feet. There's a lunge in the front knee. You're pushing quite firmly into the back leg, so both legs are active. And then soften the shoulders. Good. We'll take it into side angle pose. So forearm onto the front thigh. Reach your left hand up to the ceiling. And again, open the left shoulder up. Make all this space. So feel the space through the chest, but then also from that back leg, back foot rather, through the side, and maybe extend the left hand over the left ear for 2 breaths. Use an inhale to rise back up to warrior 2, both arms parallel. And then we'll reverse. Lift the front palm. Start to reach up. We're going for a side stretch. You want to make loads of space in the side, right side. And then you might lean back just a little bit. So not a back bend, but a side stretch. Left hand down, right hand high. Just one more breath here. The exhale brings the hands down to frame the front foot. And we'll step back to down dog. Find the smooth, easy breath. And now you choose. You either take your break or move through your own vinyasa. One breath, one movement. And we'll meet in down dog when you're ready. And take it through on the second side. On your next inhale, lift the left leg up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, use your core to step the left foot through, coming into that low lunge. Back knee down. On your inhale, rise up. Bring the hands up. Exhale, hands into prayer. Inhale, you lengthen. Exhale, twist to your left and hook the right elbow over the left knee. Or take the open twist. If the hands are in prayer, push the palms together. Feel the handprints pushing together. Thumbs drawing towards you. Left shoulder opens up. And then find the most comfortable point for your gaze. And breathe here. You want to keep all this length through the sides. No option to stay or tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. And lengthen again. So push the palms together, draw the left shoulder open. One more breath. We use our inhale to open into warrior 2. Gaze down, back heel comes down, windmill, the arms open. And then move your feet so you can settle in. And find some softness through the face, and heaviness through your legs, through your hips. The legs stay exactly as they are, coming into side angle pose, forearm to thigh. Reach the right hand up. Push into the back foot. And then reach your right hand over the right ear. And karate chop the little finger down. And then soften the right shoulder. And you rotate the right ribs open a little bit more. And that's actually where the drishti, the gaze point, can help. So if you turn your gaze up, you'll open up through the right side a little bit. The next inhale, come back to warrior 2. Legs remain as they are. And we reverse, reach up, take it back. 2 more breaths here. Breathe into wherever you're feeling this. Use your next exhale, bring the hands down, step back to down dog. You can pedal out your feet a little bit.
Come to stillness. Notice how you're doing. And then decide either move through the vinyasa or you take a little break.
We'll meet in downward facing dog when you're ready. On your next exhale, look forwards. Step or hop, feet to hands. Halfway lift on your inhale. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands in prayer. Let go of all the holding in the physical body. Let go of anything that's come up in the mind and the emotions. Focus back on your breath. We're going to flow through again and we'll add on half moon at the end. So if you have a block or a water bottle or a chair or whatever nearby, place it at the top of the mat. We'll move through with the breath, not holding so long, but really use the whole of your inhale. Notice the little pause. There's a little suspense for you at the top of the inhale, the whole of the exhale, and the little pause at the bottom of the breath. So bring the big toes to touch. On your inhale, reach the hands high. Exhale, sit down into chair. Take an inhale here. Exhale, hands come into prayer. Take an inhale to lengthen. Exhale, prayer twist to your right, hooking the left elbow over the right knee. Inhale back to center, hands in prayer, sit deep. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale back to center. And exhale, fold forward, sigh out through your mouth. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, step back to down dog. Inhale, lifts the right leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot through. Drop the back knee down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands in prayer. Inhale, you lengthen. Exhale, prayer twist or open twist to your right. Push the palms together. Draw the chest open. Option to tuck the toes and lift the back knee up. Then we use our inhale to open to warrior two. Side angle pose, forearm to thigh. Use your next inhale to reverse, take it up and back. And now stay, but straighten your front leg. Heel toe the back foot in a notch. For triangle pose, start to reach forwards. So hold it here like halfway down. And we've created this length through the sides. So when we drop the right hand down, we don't suddenly want to crunch into the side. We want to lift up. So if your hand comes to your knee or your shin or your thigh, that's perfect. As long as you've got nice long sides. Left hand reaches high. And your gaze can go down to the side or up. On your next exhale, look down. Left hand to the left hip, setting up for half moon. Grab your prop. Root down through the right hand, through your right foot. Flex the left foot, keep looking down. Then you lift the left leg up, any amount. Turn the left hip open. Maybe reach the left hand high. If you like to take a bind here, bending the top leg, bringing your top hand to the top foot, go ahead. Kick and open up for 2, for 1. The release is a graceful transition back to warrior 2. Bring the hands down and step back to down dog. Pedal out the feet, shake out the head. And then we'll move through on the second side. So moving with the breath, using the whole of the breath. Inhale, floats the left leg up. Exhale, draws the left foot through. Inhale, you lift up. Exhale, hands into prayer. Take an inhale here. Exhale, prayer twist to your left. Inhale, open. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Again, open up. Use your next inhale, moving into warrior 2. Side angle pose, forearm to thigh. Maybe reach the right hand over. Inhale, move back, reverse warrior. And stay. Then we straighten the front leg. Maybe adjust the back foot in. Start to reach forward, lengthening. Then drop the left hand down. Reach the right hand high. Inhale again, lengthen. Give a little push into your legs to lift up. Draw the right shoulder open. Right hand to right hip, the gaze goes down. Bend the left knee. Left hand onto your prop. So the prop is directly under the left shoulder. Then flex the right foot. Push down, lift up, open up. Keep breathing. So you're anchored through your foot, through your hand. Option to take that bind if you took it on the first side. But the drishti, your gaze, is really important. Couple more breaths here. Toes are long, not grabbing onto the mat. And then gracefully, like ballerinas, bending the front knee, stepping back to warrior 2. And breathe. Soften. On your next exhale, bring the hands down and step back to down dog. Now you can stay. We'll come down into child's pose. We'll move through a final vinyasa. We'll all meet in child's pose when you're ready. Bringing the big toes to touch. Taking the knees wide. Letting the forehead rest. Let the arms be heavy. Remember your intention. That quality that you wanted to bring to your practice this evening, or you want to send out to somebody close to you. A couple more breaths here. And then Slowly come up to sit. Push your hips over to one side and extend the legs forwards and wide. So if you feel like you're hanging into the lower back, you bend your knees or sit up onto a block. Flex the feet, toes up to the ceiling. Inhale, lift the chest. When your exhale, start to come forward. So you're leaning, so we're not punching and collapsing. You keep the length and lean forwards until you feel the resistance, and that's where you stop. So some people will be on their hands, some people on their forearms or their forehead. And then I like to wriggle it a little bit just to ease in a bit more. Use an inhale to gently lift up and lengthen up, and then fold back in any amount. Look down, soften the shoulders, the face, and breathe into the resistance. And notice where you are feeling this, and direct the breath. Let the breath kind of circulate into those spots. Take a couple more breaths here. And then rise back up. Use your hands to lift your knees up. Plant your feet at the top of the mat. And then make your way down onto your back. Slowly, quickly, however you want to come down, bring your knees in and give them a squeeze. Maybe rock side to side, just easing out the lower back, middle back. And then place the feet down. We're going to cross the right leg over the left. So the thighs come together, not figure four, like you're sitting at a desk. So the thighs are together. And then draw the legs in towards you. Grab onto whatever's easily accessible. So your knees, your shins, some might grab onto the feet. And then you gently pull them in towards you for an opening through the outside of the hips, a release through the lower back, shoulders soft. Now release your hands, bring tiptoes down. We're going to move into a twist. So the option is to keep the legs as they are. If this is not good for you, you can bring your thighs together. You're going to bump the hips over to the right and then let everything drop over to your left. I like to rest my left hand on my belly and extend the right arm out to the side. And maybe the head rolls to the right. And then you let everything settle. Close the eyes. Then uncross your legs, bring the knees back to center. Squeeze them in. Maybe circle the knees around. Anything that feels lovely. And then bring your feet down. Second side, crossing the left thigh over the right. Bringing the legs in towards you, holding on to whatever's there. Giving them a little squeeze, finding that sweet spot. The feet are just dangling, shoulders and face soft, no tension. Couple more breaths here. Release your hands, bring the right foot down. We'll take our twist. So the same variation on this side as you took on the first side. Bumping the hips to the left, rolling the legs over to the right, letting the right hand rest. Left arm extends out. Now check that your shoulder blades are in contact with the mat. Sometimes you need to kind of windmill that left arm around a little bit to soften the shoulder blade down. Let the head roll to your left. And breathe here. Release your legs, unwrap the legs. Bring the knees back to center. Draw them in, hands onto opposite knees. And then we're going to circle in opposite directions. Change directions. And then give the knees a squeeze in towards you. Maybe bring your forehead up to meet them. And we'll release into Shavasana. We'll lie on your backs, extend the legs out. Always an option to bend your knees if that's more comfortable for you. So grab any pillows or props, anything that you want to use this evening. Maybe put something over your eyes. And then make the adjustments that you need. Shoulder blades draw under the back. The palms turn up and just move the arms away from the side of the body. Let the whole body be heavy. Soften your face. Let go of your breath. And let go of your thoughts. Let the mind disconnect. We'll take a few minutes here in stillness, in quiet.
Now begin to reconnect to your breath and deepen the breath. Gently move the fingers and the toes. And maybe roll out the wrists and the ankles. And then bend the knees, plant the feet. So we're just going to roll over onto one side. Keep your eyes closed. Take a moment here. Then come up to a comfortable seat. And bring your hands into prayer in front of the heart. Take a quiet moment now to acknowledge your practice. Bring the thumbs to the third eye between the eyebrows and recall your intention. Come back to it whenever you need it. Bow the head to the heart to seal your practice. Namaste. Thank you, everybody.